stream started. Boop, boop, boop.
Yes, stream, yes.
Okay.
It's chaos.
It is chaos. It's we've done this before, haven't we?
Have we? It never feels like we have.
So I've got this in my ear, but I will just a few more little clicks away, and then I can stop listening to this computer in my ear. Bop, 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 bop. All right. Happy Turkey Day, everybody.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Yeah. Hey, I asked you about this camera. I didn't ask you about mine. Am I centered on mine?
Yeah, you look good.
Oh, cool. Thanks. Nice.
You look good.
Well, welcome, guys. This is gonna be fun. I am excited to eat a lot of food this week.
Oh my goodness. Yes.
I know.
The diet starts Monday after the leftovers.
Man, it'll be interesting. I've been trying to eat gluten-free because it seems like that might be an issue. So, this is my first Thanksgiving trying to really, really watch what I eat. I always try to watch, like, when it comes to fat or whatever, because you don't want to go too crazy. I mean, you don't want to go crazy. I don't know.
Well, I bet you'll be okay. You just can't do, like, stuffing and the crust of the pies and...
Yeah.
What else? Yeah.
Forgot about the pie.
What about the green bean casserole that, I always make green bean casserole, and it's got crunchy onions in it, lots of it. Breaded onions.
Yeah, that'd be good. I don't usually eat very much of that.
Okay.
So
not because you don't like it, right?
Oh well, it's not my favorite, but I like the way you make it.
Oh, well, thanks.
Growing up, I always had it. I wasn't that big of a fan. I don't know what you do to yours, but I really like it.
It's really about the onions for me. It's about just a ton of the crunchy onions.
Well, yum, man.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Chip today, she spilled about a gallon of paint. Actually, exactly a gallon of paint. Right over there, the crazy dog.
Yeah.
Gosh, that's why when we think of it, 'cause I got it on my arm. I'm trying to get it off. Oh, I thought I got it all off. It stuck to my arm.
Did it smell weird?
No, it didn't. Well, I mean, I don't think so.
Okay, because we have tons of paint in the studio, and if it sits long enough, it starts to smell weird when you open it. And
oh yeah, it hadn't done that. Good. No, it's still because it was from the mural, so it hasn't been there that long.
Oh, that's okay.
But yeah. So we lost a gallon of paint from Chip, but I was using it. Little nut. We're having work done in our studio. In our bathrooms, and the workmen are coming in and out of the house. So I had Chip back here all afternoon, and Eagle, and because Eagle would be fine, but Chip might decide to walk out the door, and if she did, she's might just walk away. You never know with Chip.
Run away. Yes.
Yeah. But I just keep them both safe. I just kept them back here, and but there's a doggy door in the studio for her, and I had it closed, but she can open it. So I had these big paint cans in front of it, and so I had 3 big paint cans, and the one of the workmen needed something, so I went out there to talk to him, and she went over and knocked over all the paint cans finally. Like, she wouldn't do it while I was in here because I guess she knew, she.
She's tapping into some cat roots and just knocking things off.
Yeah, so I came in. I came in to let her go because the workman was telling me that they were knocking off for the day. So this is gonna make the dogs happy. So I went in there. You're free, and Eagle was like, "Yay!" And Chip wasn't there. I thought, there's only one way that she could get out, and there's paint cans in the way. So I went in the backyard, made sure Chip was out there and was safe. That I went over there. I wasn't even mad at her,
Well, the floor in here is pretty scary, so it really doesn't make a difference.
Yeah. It was just. Yeah. I was really happy there weren't like little paw prints going out,
That's
all
true.
over the house. So.
All over the place. It was a giant puddle.
Yeah, somehow she spilled a gallon of paint and didn't get any on herself. But me cleaning it up, I got it all over myself. So.
Well, Brian Grassi joins us and says, "Happy Thanksgiving. Love all of your work."
Oh, well, thank you,
Thanks
Brian.
for tuning in.
Thank you, thank you.
Heidi has joined us and says, "Hello, John. What are you doing for the painting tonight?"
Oh, I'm working a little bit more on the painting that I had last week. And here, I'll show it to you. Just realized, I don't know what it is. I've been in the studio working all day, and when I get the chance to actually talk to people, my brain just falls out, and I forget to. So here, let me get. Oh, I hit the camera. So here, let me get this over here. So this is where the painting is so far. It's a Colorado scene. This is Pikes Peak, and these are other mountains. This is Monument Rock down here, and let me see. Let me get us out of the way because we're probably in front of it. Are we still there? I'm hitting the wrong button.
Oh, there you go.
That's why.
And the skew is like weird. I think the skew went back to the way.
Oh, yeah. The skew is only only for that one shot.
Oh, okay.
So sorry, guys. I forgot about that. Yeah. So this is a view askew, but it's nothing to do with Kevin Smith. So here, let's go back to that. So, that's Monument Rock, and here's a lot of trees and stuff. So I'm working on this, and this is kind of a challenge. Maybe you guys can help me. Maybe you can help me, sweetheart. So the idea with this painting is abstract realism. So I want people to look at it, and if you know what Pikes Peak looks like, you'll look at it and go like, "Oh, that's Pikes Peak," because it's sort of a like it's not like a.
It's not like an Everest, like it goes, it's like this. It's just. It's really tall, but it's kind of, minimal.
It takes its time getting there.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then the other rocks and things and the trees and stuff. So I want to show that. But one of the things, too, is that Monument Rock is a long ways away from Pikes Peak. You can see it from it and all, I think, but it's just, it's a ways away. So you have a lot of distance to cover on the canvas. Like an hour and a half worth of distance, if you think about it. So, the trees and stuff, I don't want to... I don't want to have the trees too big in the foreground.
Yeah, I think
because even with Monument Rock, they have to be kind of small and.
I mean, honestly, I think the trees are like in the foreground, right where they. I think you're on the right track. Bam.
Oh, that feels so good.
My only thing, I'm gonna follow it up. But the Blue Mountains. You can
stop at the other. You don't have to continue.
The Blue Mountains. Mm-hmm. There seems to be this giant gap between those orange hills and the Blue Mountains, or the orange rocks, I should say, and the Blue Mountains. I see the green there, but I'm wondering if it needs a bit more, slow elevation up. I don't know. Either way, I think it's turning out really well. It's in the right direction.
Well, I was using some software to actually take some references from the Pikes Peak and all this. So I'm using different nature photographs. Nature photographs. It sounds weird. I guess that's a real word. Nature photography.
Yeah.
Because I have that software that it'll let you understand the pixels and all. And I'm using sound on it. Used to I had to put it on a touchscreen device where I could feel it. It makes it vibrate. It's really, really cool. And I know I've talked about it before, so I don't want to bore you guys by talking about it all the time. But if you're curious, let me know in the chat. And I will talk about it again. No problem with that.
We have a whole episode dedicated to the technology.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, we have another episode. I want to do more too. So anyway, I have technology that lets me do that. And that's the way it is in the landscape photos.
Okay. Hey.
So I want to show that to you because
okay.
At least that's what I think it is in a landscape photo. I mean, and sometimes though, like the pixels and stuff, if they're too close, they'll look like the same.
Yeah.
So that's something that I did want to ask you because to make sure because you get landscape photos but they're from different places, different things and all that. So it doesn't have to be perfect on it, but I do want it to be realistic. But you have to be careful because we've been all over Colorado, but.
Well, in my experience of Monument Rock and Pikes Peak are two separate events, obviously, but I'm always looking at Pikes Peak from Nancy's balcony, so I could have this different image in my head that's not. Well, doesn't have to be.
That's true. This is probably in fact, I'm sure I'm putting Monument Rock way closer to Pikes Peak than what it actually is.
Yeah. I mean, it's
because it would be way out there, and so this is have you ever seen a photo of a famous city or a big city, and it has its reflection in the water, and you think, well, that's beautiful, and then after a while you think, hey, wait a minute. Dallas isn't by the ocean.
Yeah.
What's this big reflection in the water doing? There's not a giant lake there. And it's sort of like that. It's like, oh, it's artistic license. So I picked up Monument Rock with my artistic license, and I dropped it down in Pikes Peak.
Bam.
But
well, let me say, Claire Barker joins us and says aloha, watching from Maui this week, here on vacation for the holiday with my mom. Love hearing you both.
Wow, wonderful.
Man, I want to trade places.
Wow. Well, it sounds like you guys are going to have a wonderful Thanksgiving. What a great thing to do with your family. Be able to share that.
I would love to go there. We've never been to Hawaii, so that would be awesome.
Yeah. And I know. I was really fortunate. I was able to go to Brazil with my mom, and I went to Japan with my mom. It was both work trips for me, but I couldn't take my guide dog, but I could take my guide mom. And Jackie couldn't go, or normally on a trip, Jackie would go with me.
Yeah.
But but it was really special because you get to be there with family, and it was like a trip that my mom and I never would have taken.
Yeah, that was really cool. And they got to go first class. Like, I was a little jealous, but
the Brazil one. Oh no, we went better than first class.
Yeah, I mean it was ridiculous. It was like Kim Kardashian style. It was a little silly.
Yeah. It's because I was doing work for Delta. Like, I've never paid for first class and never would pay for first class. Unless I just had, suddenly I had Bezos money and, I don't know. Then I'd buy out first class and
we'd have our own plane.
And I would move people up from coach into first class because it was like, one away all
You've got to experience this.
Yeah, come on, guys. This is great. They keep their peanuts warm. That's ridiculous. No, but it was Delta, so they flew us in the Delta One, my mom and I, and which is brilliant. So, like, you have... It's like, I don't know. It's like first class on steroids.
Yeah.
Well, and we're not hoity-toity at all, so we fit right in. I mean, but yeah.
Well, Sarah joins us, says, Happy Thanksgiving. Hope everyone has an amazing holiday season.
Oh, that's
Thanks
wonderful.
for tuning in, and you as well. It's awesome. And David Duncan joins us, says, I have several of your pieces, well, lithographs anyway. The only artists I have ever collected. Thank you.
Well, thank you so much. That's so cool.
That's awesome. Love hearing from people that have some stuff.
Yeah, I appreciate that so much. And
Laura joins us, says, Happy Thanksgiving to you both. Happy holidays. And Barb says, what kind of wine are you drinking? It's Bogle Cabernet Sauvignon.
I was going to guess Bogle.
It's what I've been, yeah. The box wine that I was drinking, I don't know if the year changed or what they're doing changed, but it's not as good as it used to be. So I've splurged a little bit and I'm drinking bottled wine.
Maybe they're sourcing their cardboard from a different place.
Maybe.
It's not.
Could be. You never know. It's expensive these days, that cardboard.
Yeah, that is weird though, because you loved it and then it did seem like suddenly
it was like
it shifted like really quick.
Yeah, it started giving me headaches and it just didn't taste like every third box or fourth box I would get once a week started to taste a little weird, so I don't know.
Monday's box tastes different than Tuesday's box.
Don't judge. I homeschool. All right. Claire says, haha, yes, thank you. Just me and my mom. Lots of beautiful things here.
Oh, that's awesome.
So that's pretty cool. So tonight's show, you're painting on that. Yeah. And we are going to be giving away art.
Yeah, we should do that soon too.
Yes. Yeah, I'm down to do it whenever you want to do it. It's going to be Thanksgiving trivia. So anything and everything you ever wanted to know, trivia style.
Wow, that's really cool. Oh yeah, and we're and I mean, I don't want to talk business or anything, but here's the shameless self-promotion. We're actually going to be releasing a code, I think, this week.
Oh yeah.
For or I don't know, are we doing it tonight?
No.
Oh, so this week. I'm so on top of everything. But I think it's really fun. I'm really excited about it because we're able to do the buy one get one free for the regular prints, isn't it?
Yeah, so
that's all. I mean, yeah. I'm sorry. It's really cool because like you actually can buy one and you get a whole nother one. So
for the regular prints.
Yeah, because I thought of it. I heard that in a store and I thought, well, there's no way we could do it. So I told Jackie earlier today. I was like, man, wouldn't it be cool if we could do that? But we can't because that's
We've done that before.
What?
what everybody needs to
do. In my mind, this is the first time.
I'm the person that builds the e-newsletter, which is why he doesn't know this. But what everybody should do is, if you haven't already, sign up for the email list on when you go to bramblett.com and it pops up with like, hey, get on our email list. Sign up for that, and you automatically get a 20% off discount on anything you buy on the site right then. But we also, like, for example, Black Friday, Cyber Monday, we're going to send out an e-blast with a code for buy one, get one, so you can buy yourself a gift and give one away. And
or you could buy yourself two.
Yeah.
You only pay for one.
yeah, really. And we don't do emails frequently, like hardly ever. So emails? It's not like you'll be in it. Yeah, email. Like if you sign up for the email list.
Oh yeah. We never send out. Yeah, we send out maybe one a month.
Oh, if that.
Yeah, we don't.
So I mean, your inbox will not be bogged down by any means. So
yeah, and we try to do it whenever there's something to say. Whenever Yeah. So if because we hate. Oh man, I hate getting all that. So you just have to clear out your inbox every day. So we try to do it whenever there's something cool, or if there's something that, I don't know, like when we did the Hurricane Harvey thing, we definitely sent out one for that. And,
so if you're
a special or something,
if you're looking for some holiday ideas, be sure and go over to bramblett.com, sign up for the e-newsletter, and we will send you the code for buy one get one over Cyber Monday. So should be interesting, and I am going to upload some different cool merch that we've never done before. So
Ooh.
That'll be fun. Well, Edith joins us and says, happy Thanksgiving to you all.
Well, happy Thanksgiving.
Thanks for tuning in. Barb says, Canadian Thanksgiving was last month, LOL.
Wow. Well.
And Heidi said, John and Jackie don't eat too much for Thanksgiving. I'm afraid that's not possible. I mean, I will stuff myself. Mainly because my favorite dish is mashed potatoes, and only once a year my brother makes Thanksgiving mashed potatoes, and it has like 5 different types of cheese in it, 2 giant sticks of cream cheese, and it's like heavenly. So I fill up on those, and then I sneak some away for leftovers. Lots of them.
Yeah, they are really good. They don't he makes them for Christmas now too, doesn't he? He makes Thanksgiving mashed potatoes for Christmas.
Well, or does he might. I don't, but I mean, they make, my brother and his wife Sam make a ton of different dishes, and Sam makes all the really good treats and stuff. Yeah, I'm in charge of deviled eggs, because that's one dish I can make really well.
Oh, I love your deviled eggs though. I know I got excited when you had the little pack of bacon in the fridge.
Yeah.
I thought, ooh.
The secret is bacon, really. It's just bacon. Bacon and cheese. That's the secret to those eggs. And then green bean casserole, because it comes out of a can, and I can't mess that up. So, hopefully.
Oh, yeah. No, you make it really good. I growing up, I wasn't a big fan of it. So I didn't, you were like, I'm going to make green bean casserole. And I was like, cool. But yours is different, though. I don't know what you do different, but I mean, the other wasn't bad. It's just, but I really like it.
Well, be prepared.
Well,
Melanie joins us, says, I made it. Happy Turkey Day, y'all.
Hey,
thanks
happy
for tuning
Turkey
in.
Day.
And she said, loving the colors, John.
Oh, well, thank you. I'm doing some tinting right now, so I'm kind of going all over the place, and I'm just adding some areas where I want to be a little darker. I've been painting all day, so so I have a little bit of wet paint on here from earlier, so I'm avoiding that. So I'm just going in. I'm adding a little tinting, just so there's like, it's probably going to be hard to tell on the camera actually, but. And with real light and real eyeballs and the realness and all that.
As opposed to all our fake eyeballs.
Yeah, the light has a difference, because I use these different mediums, and some of them are more translucent, some are more opaque, so it's going to let the light penetrate a little bit more, and the eye really picks that up quite a bit, and it makes the painting shift colors throughout the day. But on a camera, it makes it seem very flat. A lot of the colors will, and this is what I've been told.
Yeah.
Even this painting here, Jackie said it looks a lot more yellow coming through than what it is. Like the colors are just being.
Yeah. I mean, that might be our TV that we kind of like do all this through, but so.
Yeah.
But I mean, yeah, there is something to be said about natural light. So.
Yeah. One of these days, I keep thinking like, man, it'd be really nice to have a really nice camera that really showed things really, really well. I mean, we have an HD camera, but then I think, wow, what did we? But then you look at the price tag and you're like, well, maybe, I mean, we could use a washer and dryer. I don't know. I mean,
right?
goodness.
Yeah, right.
They're so expensive.
Becky joins us, says, "Happy Thanksgiving. You inspire me. I have a progressive retina disease, and I am now legally blind. My minor was art in college and taught art and music during my student teaching. Wow. I got very frustrated now because I can't see detail. My daughter is very supportive by buying me art supplies and even offered to rent me a space in an art gallery she lives above in a loft. So I'm dabbling in abstract."
What a great daughter. And man, I'm so jealous of your daughter. Like, she lives in a loft above an art gallery. I mean, she's living my dream.
Well, your dream is living above a Mexican restaurant, but
yes,
I mean,
but then attached to that is an art gallery that's my gallery. So that's true.
Could be an art gallery / Mexican restaurant. I don't know why they can't be the same thing.
Maybe that's what we should do.
That's what we should do.
Okay. Well, that is brilliant, and that's so sweet for your daughter to be so supportive, and it's hard not being able to see detail. It's interesting though. I mean, because I know whenever I was sighted and I painted, I was really, I mean, everything was very detailed. I mean, I tried to do portraits of people, and if it looked like them, I thought it was a good painting. I learned how to do blueprints, of houses, and I took classes on that, and which is very detail oriented. And then I went from that to going a year without being able to paint because I just thought it was impossible, and then starting learning techniques on how to, and trying to draw things like squares and circles and triangles. So very, very different, than that detail oriented stuff. But one of the things though that I noticed was, even though I was having to create in a new way, I was able to get back to the detail quite a bit, but it took years. But whenever I was working on it though, I made a rule that I wasn't allowed to judge anything I was doing. So I just had a task, like, I'm going to try to do this, and then while you're doing it, you're all involved in that. You're not thinking about anything else. So a lot of the stress that you had is gone. And if you're not going to judge what you're doing, the stress about if what you're painting on, if what you're working on is turning out the exact way that you want, that stress is gone too, because you're not allowed to worry about it. You're just doing the work. You're doing the work. And the work is fun. So, and it's funny because it's like you're taking these little mini vacations, and the longer that you do it and the more often you do it, the better you get. You're able to start figuring out other ways to get where you want. And I don't mean that everybody can like do a crazy amount of detail or paint in every style, and everybody is different. What I do think is that you can really surprise yourself though. Like, you could end up in a place you never expected, doing amazing things that you might not ever have given a try before.
Yeah, that's true. Like, there's an artist that we've talked about a couple times that does really, really, really thick paintings of mostly flowers. His name's J.D. Miller.
Yeah, J.D. Miller.
And his work is gorgeous. It's so visceral. It's just awesome. And you clearly know what it is, but it's not super detailed. But the thickness of it, and the large flowers and everything, it almost has this abstract feel. But it's not about the details in any means. So. Yeah. Well, Sarah has joined us and says, "I'm in charge of homemade Italian bread and pumpkin pies."
Wow.
Yum. Homemade Italian bread. That's something that we should introduce.
Man.
That would be yummy.
Gosh. Before this whole gluten thing, I was making bread like a crazy person.
Yeah.
Maybe I just breaded myself out. Maybe like I broke myself with bread. Everybody was like, nope. Stop it.
Well, Margie says, "Hi from Lawrence, Kansas. Hey, thanks for tuning in."
Well, hi.
And David said, "Oh, Mexican food art gallery, make it so."
Yeah. It'd be fun, like, have even like small bites if you don't want like a full kitchen, but like little.
Yeah, you could do like street tacos, and that would be like, but you could kind of glam them up a little bit for a gallery setting.
Although I do have to say, for New Year's Eve one time we went and was it a Stars game?
Yes.
Or something, and then we were out in front of it, and all that was really, really fun. But there was a Mexican restaurant, but it was a very hoity-toity Mexican restaurant, and we're not very hoity-toity. I think the second time I've said that during this conversation, but I'm really stressing that tonight. But we went in there and we ordered nachos. Sorry, I can't talk all of a sudden. But we ordered that, and usually when you order that, you get like a big plate of them, and this I think they came out with like 4 or 6.
Yeah, I mean
they're
the
like
fancier.
Individual, they're not touching, and they're like very well presented.
I mean very organized.
But and not giant nachos either, like little like boop, 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 boop,
yeah.
and you think like, well,
the fancier those places get, the smaller the food gets, and the less it touches. I think I don't know. Well, Alan Robbins, the mayor pro tem from Fate, Texas, joins us and says, the city of Fate says hello. So,
well, thank you so much. It's good. It's good to hear from you again, man.
And then Melanie agrees that Mexican food and art, yum and yay. See, we're on to something for sure.
Yeah, we're on a thing.
Okay, so I think we should do some trivia.
Oh, yeah. Gosh, I already forgot.
Okay, so, Okay, for everybody out there that's tuning in, this is how it works. I'm going to ask a question, and it'll pop up on the screen as well. And if you think you know the answer, you just type into the comments the letter A, B, or C, which tonight there's only 3 options, so you have more likely of a chance to get it right. Yay. And if you don't know it, just guess anyway. If you get it right, I will put your name in a hat, and John will pull it, and whoever's name gets pulled, I will send you a free medium print of your choice. After the show, we can connect and all that fun stuff. So again, even if you don't know it, just guess a letter, preferably A, B, or C, and
or D.
Let's do this. Or D. It's only 3. There's only 3 options.
Oh, I'm sorry, I missed that part.
Yeah.
The thing was acting weird, so I was in my brain. I mean, my ear. Tonight, I don't know how well I'm gonna do on this quiz. In my brain.
Okay, well, let me ask the first question. We've already got some people that are chiming in.
Okay.
And Mike joins us and says, "Hope you all have a great holiday season with much love."
Well, you too, Mike. Thank you so much.
Good to hear from you. Okay, the first Thanksgiving lasted.
Oh.
A, 1 day, B, 2 days, or C, 3 days.
Wow. Gosh, I mean, I guess I'm gonna go with 3 days because, can you imagine how many mashed potatoes you could eat over 3 days? Or if you went to Thanksgiving and you weren't just doing one meal, you're doing like a meal for like 3 days. If it was 3 days.
Well, we kind of almost do that with going to my mom's, then going to your mom's. So I mean.
That's true, but that's true, but well, what do you want for Thanksgiving breakfast, Thanksgiving lunch, Thanksgiving dinner, Thanksgiving breakfast, Thanksgiving lunch, Thanksgiving dinner?
We are eating the leftovers for a good 3 or 4 days.
Oh, that's probably what it is. Turkey sandwiches.
Well, and I will say, potatoes weren't really in the first Thanksgiving. They weren't introduced until way later. Oh. Okay, well,
we can mash something, I'm sure of it.
So your final answer is 3 days.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with 3.
That's not wishful thinking. You just want to eat for 3 days.
It might be.
Okay, well, the answer is in fact 3 days.
Oh, got it.
Yep.
Noise.
Thanksgiving originally lasted, or the first Thanksgiving lasted 3 days.
Well, those Pilgrims might have had like some shenanigans going on, but they knew how to party. Apparently, they knew how to eat.
I don't know. The first I was reading the first foods that they chose, and because it's not very good.
Well, that's a shame.
I mean,
maybe
but they
took
probably
3 days just for them to chew it, maybe.
With their bad teeth.
Yeah, man.
All right. Okay, so next question. Which of the following was? Oh, here you go. Which of the following was not served at the Pilgrims' Thanksgiving meal?
Taters?
Well, it's a list of things.
Okay.
It's different things. Okay.
I'm gonna go taters.
Taters. Okay. A, cranberries, corn, and mashed potatoes.
Okay.
B, rabbit, chicken, wild turkey, and dried fruit. Or C, venison, fish, and goose.
Well, I think you might have given us the answer.
I mean, there's other things there. It could be a mix of things.
Well, I think it has to be A. Because you said there weren't potatoes, and mashed potatoes is an A.
I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe not.
The question is, what do you think?
I don't know. Well,
some people are already like, Jackie gave it away. It's
go good. Cause I
forgot that was the next question.
I thought I was losing my mind. You forgot, like,
what?
I got this bit of information and I can't remember where I got it from. Oh, it's on the questions.
Well, I read a lot of Thanksgiving factoids.
It's just your early Christmas. It's just your early Christmas gift to us, huh?
Yes. Okay, the answer is.
Let me guess. A.
A.
Yay!
Cranberries, corn, and mashed potatoes.
Well, that's awesome because that means that if everybody heard that and put it, every time you get an answer right, you get your name in the hat. So hopefully everybody has at least their name in the hat once.
Yeah, I mean, people.
And it's funny how often just getting your name in the hat once, it's incredible how often that one person with one wins.
Okay, before I give out any more facts. Next question. Which Indian tribe taught the Pilgrims how to cultivate the land and were invited to the Thanksgiving meal? A. Apache. B. Wampanoag, which I'm totally not saying that right, I'm sure. Wampanoag. Or C. Cherokee. What part Indian are you?
Comanche.
Oh, okay. There's nothing in your ancestry books to,
Well, okay, here's my thinking. I don't think it's Apache.
Okay, why?
Because that's a different part of the country.
Oh, look at you with your geography.
I mean, I may not know which way's north, but this I know. I know that the Cherokee are from up there, around there, but I don't think that I don't think that they were part of that.
Okay.
And the second tribe you mentioned, I want to say I've heard that tribe before, but I don't know why. And maybe this is why. but I don't, and so I don't really know.
Do you want to guess?
I'm going to say B.
Okay, well.
I'm going to say that my not knowing something about it is a good indication that I know that that's the right thing.
All right, well.
My lack of knowledge is leading me forward.
The correct answer is, in fact, B.
Oh, boy, yes. My lack of knowledge is really served me
well
in my life.
You eliminated some answers. That's good.
Yeah, that's true.
We're always trying to tell Jack. Just eliminate the ones
that sounds
you know
like you're
not.
Talking to Jack. Well, you eliminated some of the choices, and you're doing good.
Read that question again, honey.
Do you want a juice box?
Juice box. Okay, next question.
Did I just mess anything up?
No.
Okay, good. Everything's good. Actually, I hit the wrong button.
All right. Approximately how many turkeys are eaten each year on Thanksgiving in the United States?
Oh, I don't know what the number is, but I predict it's going to be disturbing.
Okay. A, 100 million.
Wow.
B, 280 million. C, 500 million.
Wow.
Wow. You got any guesses, Opie?
Gosh, I don't know. 500 million is more than there are people in the U.S.
I mean, yeah, actually turkey wasn't initially the main dish of Thanksgiving. But I forget when it became the main dish of Thanksgiving, but it was a big push because it was the cheapest meat that could serve the most people. And that's why it became the Thanksgiving.
That's kind of like lobster, where used to it was food for the poor. There was rules that you couldn't feed your staff lobster more than 4 times a week or something because it was seen as cruel.
That's funny.
Isn't that crazy?
Mm-hmm.
Well, what's?
I mean, it's a little bit all over the place. There is some B's and some C's. Not too many A's.
One was 100 million. Two was what was
280 million, and C was 500 million.
I'm gonna go with B.
You just coasting, man. You're just like, I don't know any of the answers. BC. That's your method.
That's my method. I'm letting my ignorance drive this game home.
Just try. Okay. Well, the answer is 280 million. B.
Oh, that's B.
It is B. You got it. You got it. You got it. Some people out there got it too.
Yeah, I can't take too much credit for this because I don't really know. Guessing good though. 280 million. That's a lot.
That's a lot of turkeys. You know, you know what's funny is that there is a turkey hotline. Did you know there was a turkey hotline?
What was that?
Like on Thanksgiving Day.
Like how to cook them or something? Like
yeah, like Butterball. They have like an entire
really?
like call center. I think it's Butterball has a call center that if you mess up your turkey Thanksgiving Day, you can call in and be like, it's crispy on the outside, frozen salt on the inside. What do I do?
Wow, really?
And somebody on the other end be like, I got you.
Wow, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
Nuke it.
Yeah, how many? I remember a story of my mom making Thanksgiving dinner like for her in-laws. It was the first time she ever did it, and she was so. I mean, she broke down and cried. I think.
Really?
It was so stressful and all this.
That's why I don't cook.
Well, she wasn't lucky like I am. Like my mother-in-law is is really sweet. I mean, my dad's mom is really sweet. She's really nice, but a really wonderful woman. Really, but more of a quieter sort of thing. So like and my mom hadn't known her very long, so it was like, oh my gosh, I gotta impress her. I really want to impress her, and then and so she goes in there and she's just all this stress, and she's like, oh my gosh.
See, I just go into that situation and be like, I don't know how to do any of this. You prepare you Scotty it. You prepare them for disappointment, and then you deliver more.
Yeah, just sound like this Thanksgiving meal is going to take 3 days.
Yeah, and then it's on the table in 6 hours.
Then it's ready in the first one, and people are just like, wow, you're so great.
You're awesome. Well, David said, I'm going to graduate Thanksgiving because he's getting them all right. Oh. And Michael says, I should get a turkey for being a loser. Ha ha. Okay. Well, the next question is, which president is believed to be the first to pardon a turkey and start this annual tradition of pardoning a turkey?
Oh, my goodness. Okay.
A, President Lincoln in 1863. B, President Roosevelt in 1939. Or C, President Harry Truman in 1947.
Man, that's a good one. Golly. I can see all three of them doing it. Roosevelt was such an outdoorsman and sort of started the national parks.
I know, he probably shot the first turkey for the first meal.
Roosevelt wanted the grizzly bear to be the national animal instead of an eagle.
Oh, you know what's funny is there is a myth out there that the turkey got its name Tom from Benjamin Franklin, because Benjamin Franklin, and this is not true, I should preface this, but the myth was that Benjamin Franklin wanted the turkey to be the national bird, and Thomas Jefferson was like, that's ridiculous, it needs to be like the stoic eagle, which won out, and so Benjamin Franklin decided it would be funny to just dub the turkey Tom.
Oh, that's funny.
It's a wives' tale. It's not true, because a lot of male animals, I think, are called Tom, like tomcats and stuff like that. Oh,
that's interesting.
Yep.
Well,
internet, it's fascinating.
Gosh, I want to say maybe Lincoln. Although Truman.
Truman.
Well, I mean, that sounds like something that would happen in modern day in a way,
I don't know.
Golly. I mean, I can see Truman going on the radio. Hey, pardon the turkeys. I don't know how he sounds. I don't know why I'm doing it. I'm just doing an old radio voice.
Okay, I will say this. Don't confuse this, because I was confusing it for a while, with the president that made it a holiday, a national holiday.
Oh, okay. I wasn't. I don't think.
You're not confused? Okay.
No, but that makes me think maybe it's not Lincoln. Maybe it is Lincoln. Although if it wasn't a holiday, maybe it's Truman. What are people saying?
Well, they're a little all over the place, but we got a couple A's, we got B's, C's, we got it all.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna go with Harry S. Truman.
Nice. Okay, that is in fact the answer.
Is it?
Yep.
Oh boy!
Yep.
Wow! My lack of knowledge is like a shining beacon into the dark. It's guiding my way. I'm guessing so good, so well.
Well, and speaking of pardoned turkeys, do you know what the names of the 2 turkeys that were pardoned this year by Biden are? The name of the turkeys?
No.
It's cute. It's a cute name.
Is it?
Yeah.
Ren and Stimpy?
No, but I love that. That would be good, but that's not it.
No, I Tom?
Tom and Tom 2.
Tom.
Peanut butter and jelly.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
No.
It's adorable.
Anyway. It's ironic. I mean, gosh, they really had it coming. I mean, they're 2 turkeys that are named after other foods. I mean, like, you know, if any turkey's asking to be eaten, you know, it's like, what's your name? Ham and eggs.
Ham and eggs. Yeah, really.
Surf and turf.
It's foreshadowing.
Yeah, it's like...
Well, Becky gave a laugh symbol for which president shot the first turkey. So, but you know, another interesting factoid: the woman that wrote the song "Mary Had a Little Lamb" was the one that actually pushed and got it made a national holiday.
Really?
Yeah,
wow,
back in like Lincoln's
cool.
time.
I think that was it.
Cool. Okay, are you ready? You want to pull a name?
Mary had a little Mary. Wow, that's weird.
Yeah.
Why did she do that? Why? This what's this lady's deal?
I don't know. I just
so
read
she's
that.
a songwriter. She's a holiday maker. That's
She's
funny.
a holiday maker. Okay.
Let's invent a holiday. Who does that? Isn't that something? Can you imagine just like getting up in the morning like?
Maybe she really liked to cook.
We don't
and she
have
wanted
enough
to
holidays. I'm gonna make one.
I don't know.
That's pretty cool.
I only read like the first 3 sentences of these things. Okay, tell everybody what you're doing on the painting while I put these names in a hat.
Oh, wait, let me get my brush. Oh, I was getting ready to. Okay. Haha. So, I'm just putting more tinting. I'm using a fluorescent pink. I have in here with a medium added to it, and some dioxazine purple. But the idea from that is the pink and the purple kind of work in a similar sort of way. They're both transparent, and the purple, because it's transparent and it'll give it a darker sort of look, and then with the pink it'll give it somewhat of a darker look but sort of a medium tone in between like the yellow and all. So using both those as a tint, I can get more of an undulating effect, but you can still see through them. So any of the paint underneath you can still see. So if there's like a bright color, it won't take that bright color out. I don't know. I hope that makes sense. But that's what I'm doing, and then a lot of my paintings I will use transparent and then opaque colors side by side, one over the other, in layers and layers, especially if it's a natural sort of area. That way it keeps the colors really bright, but it just makes it interesting.
Nice.
You ready for me to pull something?
I am. Well, Vincent joins us and says, "Howdy, guys. Hey, it's good to see you
Vincent.
on here."
Happy Thanksgiving.
Yes. Happy holidays. And Heidi said, "Who got all correct answers?" And David said, "I did on the honor roll."
Oh.
Yay. All right, here you go.
Did I get the last one too? I got
yeah,
the here. Wow, I think I got them all.
All right.
What a clean sweep. Okay, here, let me go to. Aha, thank you.
The hat.
Ooh, we got a lot of smart people. Look at all the right answers, guys. Oh, there's 2 in here.
Well,
oh, now it's a thing because one's getting
I don't know which one you just
Okay. Oh, hold it. Did I just knock one out?
What are you doing?
Oh
my
there's
gosh.
Another one. Well, I have one in my hand though. So
Okay.
This is the one.
All right, what is this?
I don't know.
Oh, Heidi.
Oh.
I'm going to open it and hold it up.
Sure. Is this right?
Yeah. Nice. Very cool.
Well, congratulations, Heidi. Jackie, tell her what she's won.
All right, so you have won a free medium print. We will send it to you. Just let us know which one you want and your address. You can do it DM John, or I'll message you after this and see what print you want, and I'll send it along. So thanks for playing, everybody. That's fun. We hadn't done trivia in a while, so
yeah. Thanks so much, guys, and we'll be having that code too, where the prints are like half off or buy one get one free and all that. So that'll be fun. I don't know. It'll be interesting this week. I think it's going to be a fun week. We're going to go to Jackie's. Actually, tomorrow we're going to her brother and Sam's place, because they're camping all week. So we're going to go to their campsite and bother them.
Yes. They have renovated the camp. We used to have a camper that we weren't using and we're never going to use, and so we gave it to them, and it needed some serious renovations, which they did, and I am stoked to see what it looks like.
Yeah.
So that'll be fun. Well, Vincent says, received your email. We will respond in a couple of weeks when Kim and I are not so busy. We have similar ideas in the works. Great minds think alike. So I am super stoked to get Vincent's expertise on all the stuff that we were thinking about. So
yeah, I am too. Thanks so much, awesome. Vincent. And please don't worry at all, man. Take your time and
let us know if you guys are going to be anywhere near the DFW area, and we'll try to sync up and pass some paintings along that we have.
That's right.
So, well, are you done with what you're doing on the easel tonight, or are you?
Well, I'm just kind of plugging away. It's getting there a little bit. But tomorrow we're gonna go see your brother and our sister-in-law, and really looking forward to that. That's gonna be so much fun. And then we have Thanksgiving, and then Friday we're back here, and then on the weekend we're going to my parents to have Thanksgiving on Saturday with my mom and dad and aunt and uncle, and this is gonna be a week full of family fun, which is really awesome, because last year with COVID and everything was just so nutty, and but everybody's getting all their shots, or taking precautions, doing everything to be safe and all that, and but it's really nice. I mean, this is a really nice year because we're actually being able to be with the family and everything, and so it makes it even more special, really. So I'm super looking forward to all this.
Yeah, it should be, and Oh, and I went and took Jack to Airsoft this last weekend, and that was crazy. Yeah. So kicked off the start of a wacky week. But
he had a blast too.
Yeah, I got ditched. He made some friends, and later, Mom.
Oh man.
So
man,
that's like, okay, cool, bye.
Bye. I guess I'll sit in my car.
Literally.
You're a great mom. You're awesome.
But it was cool. So now the entire Christmas list looks like an arsenal. It's a little ridiculous. And when he's talking to like my mom, grandma, what he wants for Christmas, he's like, I want an AK-47 semi-Colt. I don't even know what these things are called, but they're all like airsoft guns, and grandma's like, oh my gosh, yikes.
That's funny. Yeah, it's all plastic, rubber BBs. Yeah. I remember when I was a kid, I was really into paintball. That was a lot of fun.
Well, it was, when we went to the thing, these people had ghillie suits, and I mean, like, I felt like I was walking into a military, like, camp or something. It was a little intimidating, to be honest.
But yeah, it's funny I remember when I took it. That's funny. Maybe that's a similar experience. Whenever I took karate when I was a kid, and when we first went in there, it was taekwondo. And you yell, Gia, and mom thought they were yelling kill every time they punch. It's like, are they yelling kill? And the instructor started laughing. He's like, no. But yeah, it's funny. But
Becky says, congratulations, Heidi. That was fun. You two are a fun and cool couple.
Oh,
thanks.
Well, thank you.
And Heidi says it was fun and enjoying the quiz, so we might split to share some turkey. Everyone smiles. So yeah, it was funny with the airsoft thing too, because it was probably one of the first times that I've felt a little older, like a little on the old side, because like with roller derby, I went in and I was like, whatever. I'm the intimidation was like, psh, I got this, even though I hadn't roller skated since I was like 14. But this time going in, I mean, I'm with my teenager who I don't want to cramp his style, and so there I'm already kind of like, I don't know. It just felt it was a surreal sort of like, what the heck am I doing here?
Yeah. Yeah, I could tell you called a couple times. I could tell that you were out of your comfort zone. Yeah. But how cool though for you to push through it, and do that and be there. And Jackie's homeschooled right now, and also there's not a chance for him to be around kids that much. So we're really looking for ways for him to be around kids, his age more often. That was really cool of you though to go there and
yeah,
be there with a bunch of teenage boys running around, playing tag.
I think though,
rubber pellets.
I am definitely going to do it a few times, and because I did kind of miss that with like roller derby, with like the adrenaline rush and every once in a while the sear of pain that's like you're alive, so I can see the attraction with the airsoft, but it's just I'm gonna let Jack get good at it, and then he can kind of usher me into this weird world if I'm not cramping his style. So
well maybe you could get some of your roller derby friends.
That's what I'm thinking.
And you guys could practice and get really good, and you could take on the teenagers.
Out. Yes. I mean, there's quite a few. I mean, because it's been a little while since I've played, so the crew that I was playing with are now like me. They haven't played for a few years. They got 2 kids. I mean, like it's who knows what's baking pies and all that fun stuff. So I'm sure some of us have some aggression that we could unleash on the airsoft field. Well, Barb says, I keep seeing a meme about whether anyone survived 2021 without having a baby, getting a puppy, or investing in an air fryer. That is so true. So true. Or learned how to bake sourdough bread.
Well, I did get into baking bread.
Yeah, we did some bread.
We didn't get a puppy or a baby, or we didn't get an air fryer. We had an air fryer.
We have an air fryer. We need a new one, but we have had one that we just kind of.
But the bread, yeah.
Yes, the bread. And David says, this was fun. Thank you guys. Everyone have a safe holiday. Avoid that one relative. You know which one I'm talking about. And Heidi says, all of you have a wonderful, safe Thanksgiving too. So.
Thank you guys.
Thanks. Yeah, thanks again for tuning in, everybody. We do it every Tuesday, 8 p.m. Central. Share, like, subscribe, hit the bell, all that fun stuff. And, if you have anything you want us to talk about, do for, following shows, let us know that as well, and we'd be happy to.
Yeah, guys. Thanks so much. Be safe, and hopefully we'll see you next Tuesday.
Happy holidays.
Bye.